Okay, so we'll begin the board meeting. We've got a new proposal from a student about a parking garage. It's a really nice parking garage. What do you guys think? Do we need one?
This came from who?
His name was Joey.
Well, okay. So some dude named Joey proposed that we build a parking garage.
He did.
Did he, detail this at all?
Yeah, there's some details. First of all, it's going to cost a lot of money.
Like, how much?
It depends on how many stories we make it.
What does he think?
He thinks about 20 would be good. I think that's a bit much.
Gee, you think a 20-story parking garage?
Wait. Hear him out. I mean, we have a lot of students here on campus. 20 stories.
If you think about it, it does work.
If you think about it, it doesn't work.
I mean, if
a 20-story parking garage?
Think of all the free space we get in all the parking lots, though.
For what?
For fairs, carnivals, people that bring their kids.
We're thinking about no problems parking, because we've got this giant parking garage that fits everything.
Parking is difficult on campus.
The thing, I'm not disagreeing that parking is an issue on campus. It definitely is. 20 stories is absurd. No, I'm not saying parking is not difficult. That parking is difficult. Does that necessitate a 20-story parking? They don't have one of those downtown. Downtown, the biggest one's 4 stories.
Maybe
20 stories?
Go down to 10 stories.
Well, it could be good for us. It could be a reason for people to come to the school to see the biggest building in Wichita.
It'll be
you serious?
Highlight. It's a good idea, I think. Think about that. We eliminate all the parking lots. We put all the parking lots in one little building, and we charge for it.
Yeah, I understand the concept of a parking garage. Yeah, it's a bunch of stacked parking lots. So you want to you want to put carnivals in the parking lots and build a 20-story parking garage for who knows how much, because Joey didn't get to that part.
The idea is we can do more than carnivals in the parking lots. We can do everything we want.
Oh, anything.
Anything.
Go crazy.
Go crazy, yeah.
See, if we free the parking lots, then we can have fundraisers in the parking lots so that we can pay for the garage.
Yeah, we're going to need insane amounts of fundraisers all the time to pay for a parking garage.
No,
20 stories tall.
It pays for itself, though. Because students have to pay to get in there. And we're going to close all the other parking off, so they have to go in there. We make money either way, and it keeps giving us money, too. Once it's paid for, we make a lot of money from it.
Do you know how much this costs?
It depends on how many stories we make it, and...
Say 20, because that's what Joey thinks.
I don't know. A rough estimate, maybe a couple million? I don't know.
A couple million? Do you know anything about construction?
That's not my specialty now.
No. Because I guarantee you right now, a couple million might get them started.
Who's our... You, what is it?
Yeah, you're the treasurer. Tell me how feasible it is we get a 20-story parking garage.
What is it going to cost? What does that do to our budget?
I'm going to have to know how much it costs.
But you're in charge of figuring out how much it costs.
I am in charge of figuring out how to get the money.
20-story parking garage. What would it be?
Yeah, and then after that, an oil tanker. How much would that be, too? You just wanted to pull these numbers out of thin air? Why are we ballparking the cost of a 20-story building?
It's a good idea, is it not?
I think it's a great idea.
A series of tubes that launches people to whatever building they needed to go to is also a good idea.
Yeah, we can put that on the list.
Oh, my God. I'm not proposing that as an idea. I was being facetious.
Well, nonetheless, it's not a bad idea. It's possible. We could be the campus of the future. That's what we need to be.
With a 20-story parking garage and tubes that shoot.
And tubes.
I do like the tubes idea. I'm a big fan of it. Yes.
When I said tubes, I thought I was being very clear that I was around and not serious about a series of tubes that would whisk people magically from building to building. I wasn't serious about the tubes. It was a joke.
Maybe we could just do without the whole parking garage thing, because if we have the tubes...
That'd free up a lot of money for tubes.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I mean, during the winter, you just shoot from one building to another.
And no more walking on campus, no more riding bikes, no more cars. We have tubes.
Stop. Just everybody stop. Real quick, treasurer. Travis,
Okay, well, I've got
would you pull up the figures on a tube system?
no, but the cost of a 5-story parking garage is about $7.9 million. So I can only imagine that 20 stories is probably
So
going to be
I was
somewhere around 32 million.
A little
32
low
million.
on the cost
So,
estimate.
When you said a couple million off the cuff.
And I think 32 million is doable in fundraising. Bake sales are good.
We're gonna bake sale our way to $32 million.
That'd be a lot of baking, but I think we could do it.
I've got good fundraising ideas.
It's not out of the question.
Yeah,
That's what
your
I'm saying.
good fundraising idea to bake sale our way to $32 million.
We could do other things besides bake sales too. Do you guys have any ideas?
Oh, sure, a dunk tank. Throw that in there. Ooh, this thing's practically building itself.
And we could raise student
We could do
fees.
dog walks.
Oh, and a car wash.
Dodgeball tournaments.
Maybe a pancake breakfast or a spaghetti feed.
Or maybe something that doesn't cost us any money straight up. More just accepting
Oh,
money
like
from
a
it.
kissing booth. So you want to turn this into like one big white trash state fair.
You're just joking, but they're good ideas. They're good ideas. You need to take yourself more seriously, son. That's why you're the vice president. I'm kidding. No offense. I think even though he didn't realize his ideas were really good, they were really good ideas, and I think he needs to take himself a lot more seriously in the future. It's gonna be
Let's
okay.
talk about something else.
Alright, so we've got tubes, parking garage.
You know,
What
we could
about-
do slides instead of tubes, and cut our costs in half because the slides only half of a tube, right?
That would be amazing, right? A slide to class.
Look,
I want to go to this university.
I don't mean to derail your guys' creative train. I think I just did. So, let's go with Student Art Society, because they also had a proposal.
Yeah, are all your guys' meetings like this?
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
We're an innovative group.
I wouldn't
It takes a
argue that.
lot to get on the student government.
Just sounds good. Okay.
So what's the art proposal?
Well, we got a lot of clay that's just sitting around, and we're trying to get it heated up. We're out of kilns. We need replacement kilns. Yeah, they were wondering.
Do you have a...
If we got you kilns, could you sculpt us tubes?
We could turn the
I
clay
could-
into tubes.
See about that. Clay is.
How strong is this?
It needs to be able to
Is it
support...
is it industrial tube quality clay? Seriously?
I guess I don't know what constitutes industrial grade.
For one,
Mostly I decorate things.
tubes would have to be some sort of like fiberglass polymer. You can't build them out of clay.
You don't have to see through the tubes. You just have to
You
travel
have to
through
slide
the tubes.
through it, and you're going to slide around on baked clay.
People aren't going to be going naked. It's not like we got to worry about that kind of
I
stuff.
would love to see nothing more
You
than
could
a
wear
bunch of students
maybe
all walking
plastic.
into a big baked clay tube being launched around campus.
We call it's called firing the clay. You don't bake it.
He brings up a valid point.
I concede the argument then.
They could wear plastic, so that way they're sliding on the clay.
We can just use the clay to build the parking garage. I mean,
Have a little plastic towel.
That's
Yeah, this
right.
parking garage, I thought would be a better idea.
Look,
For the clay.
We can pay the art students to build the parking garage.
It can be an inside job, not even have outside support.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that's a real good idea. Oh, please, by all means, let's get the Pottery Guild to build a series of connected tubes that shoots people around campus. Architects, whoa, we don't need them.
what's the matter with pottery?
Let's get a bunch. I mean, nothing's wrong with the Pottery Guild. I'm just saying that they don't have the technical know-how to build a series of, to turn this place into a setting for Jetsons the movie.
This is exactly.
The Adobe version of
You
Jetsons
know what?
the movie.
We could raise funds by filming a Jetsons movie.
This is exactly the
Write this
problem
down.
with
This is a
student
great
government.
idea.
You guys do not have enough faith in the arts program, and this is why we never get any funding for anything. This is why we're operating with broken-ass kilns to begin with.
That's true. I think we need to be taking advantage of the students' knowledge. Like, we have architects here. Like,
first
they're
of all-
learning.
Hey, you're already taking advantage of us over here, all right? Just
we
trying
don't
to
try
learn.
to.
Just trying to learn trade, okay?
Here come the waterworks from the undergrads.
Can't have enough of this.
All right,
Enough
let's play
back
fair,
talk
guys. Let's-
from everybody already in power.